Good morning. Getting ready to do this thing real quick. What's going on? Let me do a couple more tweets here real quick. Get ready to jump in here. What's going on, Tom, Sorja, and Craig? Just wanted to go on. We had that pullback I mentioned last night live that could have a pullback to 8,100. So I just was going to kind of confirm that. Try to do a little bit of nibbling down there on a few things I needed. Here's kind of the new Elliott wave count in front of us. We'll talk Wyckoff here in a minute, but I've got, last night I'd mentioned we had a little triangle up here when we was live. That would have been the wave 4. Hold on. So that was a minor wave 4, and we had the wave 5 up, and then pullback. I mentioned we could drop down to 8,100. We went a hair below that. Right now we're 81.51. So what's going on, Max? Hey, Tom. So again, I don't know how cute you really want to get here. I just think probably we just came off support 8,100. I think we got a new high, so I'm still looking maybe 87, 8,800, and then probably a bigger pullback again. But I still like the action. So, hey, Elizabeth, Tom, Philip, Zimmy, Jim. So that's really all. I had a few people getting worried about the sell-off, but I think it's just a normal pullback and a further move higher. So, you know, if worst case, if 8,100 here we just did, if that doesn't hold, then, you know, possibly we work lower. I still think it's some type of correction before another move higher. I still think the trend of least resistance is higher. So, hey, Anastasia, nice to see you. Been a while to see you live. So that's all really, I think, is just things still act well. I'm guessing the ETF news still keeps a bid underneath these things. Some of the alts are still performing as well. We'll have to throw up Vertcoin, a double overnight, and gave back half of that. I own a little bit for clients, really just positions they transferred in, so I don't really have much there. And not really much else. You know, we can go over a few here, but EOS 858 holding in. That one looks better above 940. Definitely. Anything else here? NAV up 6%, ONT up 10%. PIVX been a dog, it's up a little bit. Then let's XLM holding right in. Gotta like that. Zen 30. I would think that one just continues to work higher. ZRX buck 13. Not much to say there. Holding it nicely. And then bringing the software. I mean, we had the big green bar yesterday. I think a normal correction. Volume coming in at a pretty good rate. The tech might be giving us decent numbers here, so we're at 48. We did come off of overbought, but considering the rally we've had, I don't think overbought's a big problem. And then I told you last night on the 5-minute we're having a little bit of problem with the last couple of days, just with the last few hours. They have fixed it on the price. You can see this is 5-minute with no issues. Here's the volume, and we're still having an issue like the last few hours today. So they're still trying to work on that. Otherwise, that rally into last night was here. I had said volume really wasn't giving you anything. LA wave would have told you this was a triangle. That was a fifth wave, so we could see a pullback. If I'd have seen bigger divergences here, maybe I would have thought it was a bigger pullback. What's going on, Gary? But really no issue. Hey, Tony. Couple of days pullback. Maybe do a 7,900. I mean, we could come down and do that. That'd be no problem. I think it just still we dig in. So if we get this issue fixed here, the last few hours of Bitcoin, I don't know if it's an inquiry problem or what, but you know, we're getting there. Everything else looks pretty good, so can't complain. U.S. stock market, not much to update. I mentioned being long Bank of America. I think that one works higher. We got a long position there. It's holding its gains, I think, to break out to higher levels. And then we've got the Wyckoff wave on the stocks. Pull back today, but we'll update that later. So again, short and sweet. Not going to spend much time here. I got quite a bit to do. Like I said, I had a few people worried about the pullback, but I think 8,100 down there, I'd mentioned being support last night. I think that's all it was. So I think we can dig in here and go to new highs. So that's all I got for now, guys. So I'm going to head back out. And as you know, Nick is busy next couple of days, so we won't be live unless we get some activity and I try to slip live again. So good luck and good trading, and catch you again soon. Yeah, it's healthy to have a pullback. I know everybody's like, oh dang, we're just fell 400, but just stair step higher. NC, let me give you a ranch. Hit me up, Gary, if anything's going on. I had had some issues with Binance connectivity, but appears everything is, I had no problems this morning. Any PCG clients in here, if you haven't given me an updated Binance from a few weeks ago, I still need that in case we got to do a trade. Thanks, Tom. All right, guys, we'll catch you a little later.